Now back at camp, Dreamer and Sweetman went back to where they had been sitting the day before and could hear the humming noise again. They called the other boys over. "Sparks, can you and Nipper hear that?" asked Sweetman. "Yes, we can," the boys said together. "Yes, I hear it as well," said BB. All 5 boys were now kneeling down with their bums stuck up in the air, all intent on trying to figure out what this strange noise could be emanating from under the ground, when Graham stepped up and said, "What are you rascals up to now?" "There's something down there, Graham. Listen," said BB. Graham knelt down and placed his ear to the slab of concrete, and sure enough, he could hear the humming. "I don't know what it is, but it's a bit late to investigate now. I tell you what, why don't we spend the day tomorrow exploring this site," said Graham. "Sounds good to us," said Nipper. Graham went off to light the campfire and put water on for tea. Meanwhile, the boys were still listening to the curious noises coming from under their feet. This would bug the boys for the rest of the evening, so to keep the boys amused, Graham recounted stories he had heard about this place. There was supposed to be an underground hospital here, and when the MOD workers were sealing up the entrances to the hospital this end, they swore they could hear ghostly noises coming from underground. Needless to say, they did their work in quick time and left. They were all very shaken up. The other team, who were in charge of sealing the other end, down on St Margaret's at Cliff, also had the same experience. "That's funny, we were in there yesterday. We didn't hear a thing. We did, however, find a small platform that looked like a miniature station. There had been a fall, as half of the structure was covered with rocks and massive lumps of concrete. We didn't stay in there long enough to explore properly," said Sweetman. "Are you telling that there are ghosts down there? I'm not sure I want to go in," said Nipper. "Look, we have met ghosts before and they have never hurt us," said BB. "Well, I know, but it's just I don't like the idea of running into ghosts in a confined space. There could be no way to escape if they do turn out to be evil spirits," replied Nipper. "Okay, you can stay up top and be lookout, but you will miss out on this place that has been shut up since the war, and as it was top secret, I don't suppose anyone would have been in here since. We would be the first to see it in nearly 30 years, said Dreamer. "Why didn't you tell me?" asked Graham. "To be honest, Graham, we were afraid you might pack us up and take us home," said Dreamer. "Well, if that's what you saw, it makes perfect sense. There has always been the rumour that there was a small gauge railway that runs under the cliffs to the underground hospital, but the authorities would never confirm or deny the rumours, just like they won't admit there are tunnels and rooms under Dover Castle. All top secret hush-hush, if you know what I mean. Those of us in the know have heard that they used to secretly land wounded men at the beach at St Mary's at Cliff. Of course, it was secluded, no lights and no harbour. The landing craft just landed on the beach, making them relatively safe, as the Germans would concentrate their raids on Dover Harbour. It would be great if we could discover the truth, but that will have to wait until tomorrow. Now, you five get off to bed," said Graham.